Scorpio, it's your girl Merce, the Big Body Benz. Run tell them. The Big Body High Priestess, somebody come see this. This is your reading for the month of February, but we're going to do things a little differently this time. I'm going to pull cards to see what your mental health is like at this time and what your career is, what's going on in your career at this time. Then we're going to finish over on Patreon to see what's going on in your love life, what messages your ancestors have for you, and what spells you need to be doing this month. Your channeled message, your channeled song, my bad, is Shake, Rattle, and Roll by Big Joe Turner. Shake, Rattle, and Roll by Big Joe Turner. Have you on the unity to get the hell up. Get the hell up, get to it, get to work. You have to work on healing your soul, fixing your life, showing up for your life, not fucking around. Have you on this energy. Get to it, get to work. You've really been slacking in a way you are not allowed to slack anymore. It has to stop. That's the truth. That's the truth. Where some of you need to step up, step up, speak up for yourself, not be somebody's doormat, not let somebody walk over you. For some of you, you're doing this to someone else. Have you on the being more responsible, taking some accountability, for where you're showing up somewhere, where you're letting someone walk all over you, where you're too available somehow, or where you're not. Have you on the not paying your bills, letting your responsibilities get away from you. There's really too much going on. It has to stop. Have you on the it has to stop? You don't like to talk about this. Some of you are really struggling to speak up about something, to get something off your chest, or it really bothers you to have a conversation with someone in particular because they're too transparent. You might want to lie to this person, but you can't hide from this person. You can't lie to this person. Have you lying to yourself about where you show up better than you actually do for yourself and for others. There's also, there is definitely a very masculine Scorpio feminine out here. Could be a woman, but she's extremely masculine in her masculine energy. Or there is a masculine water sign of some sort, or you're a Scorpio feminine dealing with a masculine energy somehow, of whatever sign, who really needs to take accountability, really struggles with paying their bills, struggles with being really good with money, has more than enough, or makes enough to handle what they have to handle, but always puts things, their vices, have you on the putting their vices or someone else's vices, or making poor decisions, spending money on bullshit, and it affecting you, or you letting someone use you, digging your pockets this way, and it just doesn't serve you. You never put the money where you're supposed to. You never truly see the money that you're making, and it's because you have terrible spending habits. It truly has to be fixed. Some of you, man, it's time to do some work. It's time to work on your heart, man. It's time to work on your mind, man. Your emotions, man. Really honor. This is how you get to the level of manifesting what it is that you want into your life. What is you truly desire, your deepest desires. Where you got to make room for them. You got too much baggage. It's too heavy. Where you're going. You keep blocking your blessings. You do really good for a little bit, or you give people the impression. Have you on the giving the illusion that you're doing really good, and then it all coming out that you're not. And people being really upset with you, really disappointed about where you've lied to them, about where you made it seem like one thing, like something was one thing when it was another. And people having to show up to save you, or you're dealing with someone like this that you have to keep lying about where they're better off somehow than they actually are, and you have to keep showing up to save this person, and they keep fucking themselves over instead of getting up and getting real excited about healing their own life. Someone's intuition leads them to ask the right questions so that they can get the truth out of someone. Some of you are dealing with a Piscean. And some of you, this is a high priestess, that knows damn well that you're doing what you're doing somehow, because you don't want to look at what's going on in someone's womb, or your womb trauma. You don't want to heal this. You need to heal this womb trauma. For some of you, really know what's going on here. You know how to fix this, or someone knows this about you, know that this is what's blocking you, this is what's getting in your way. You suffer from sexual trauma, or childhood trauma, emotional trauma somehow, Have you on this energy, having real unhealthy sex, or having a history of having this, and you being called out about it. You being called out about it now. Some of you, you're not answering the call. Heavy on the not answering the call. You think it's some type of scam somehow, you know, but it's your calling. Answer the fucking call. It's your responsibility. Answer the call. Or other people have to answer it for you. Other people show up, or you show up for someone else who doesn't know you. Instead of making them take some accountability, holding them responsible for the decisions they make in their life, the poor decisions they make in their lives. For some of you, you got a Taurus around you. Having on a Scorpio, having a Taurus around you, somehow that you got to drag along, you're responsible for, you got to take care of. They can't take care of themselves. You got them on your back. It's not just you, or they got you on their back. Heavy on the divine feminine. Divine feminine out here. Someone has the Empress. Someone has divine feminine on them or with them. Someone is pregnant. Someone is with child. What's going on? You need some balance in your life. You need to maintain some balance. You know, some real balance, not just the balance you pretend to have. Right, while you suffer in silence, you put on this mask, like you got all things all worked out, like you got it all together, and you just suffer in silence. You know, inside you really are struggling. You know, you really do block your own blessings. You suffer in silence too, so that you don't hurt someone else. You don't hurt another. Mad dramatic. Somebody you dealing with is mad loud. That's the problem. You suffer in silence because whoever you dealing with is mad loud. You know, heavy on the Taurus yelling at you or being so loud, drawing things to, you know, to your attention. A feminine, divine feminine. Someone drawing things, you know, talking about the things that you want to really keep hush-hush. Things that you feel really spiritually weak about. But this spiritual strength card came out in reverse, and I turned that shit up right because it's time, yo. Shake, rattle, and roll. Yo. The waiting game, you've waited long enough, but you got some real healing to do, because you keep getting in your way, you keep blocking your blessings. The things, the way that you think is often unhealthy, and you know this. Heavy on the knowing this, that the way that you think is unhealthy. Sit up, sit up, sit up, sit up. That the way that you think is unhealthy, the way that you block your blessings is unhealthy, the way that you sabotage yourself, the way that you spend money brings complete disharmony, you know, to your life. And it having to stop, having to be brought to an end, or some of the universe brought it to an end. Divine intervention brought it to an end. You constantly give into temptation. You know, heavy on the constantly giving into temptation or giving into someone's addictions or your own addictions. I feel like it's really important for you to set the tone somehow. I was really aggravated. You could be really aggravated, really stressed out right now more than ever. And I found that it was necessary I found that it was necessary that I light candles before I started your video. You know, that I got myself really comfortable. I did the things that made me most comfortable. That's what works for me. For some of you, it's smoke. Heavy on the fire and the smoke. This is my humidifier that's going. My nose has been really dry, you know. Heavy on some of you suffering from nose problems too. It's not even a game. But this being a thing out here. And then it's funny because with the video I just clicked on for my daughter was 10 minutes and 27 seconds long. That's my mother's birthday, the Scorpio's birthday. And I just gave the phone to the Taurus. Heavy on this energy. Definitely connecting with a Scorpio, or you know, you are a Scorpio connecting with another Scorpio, or you're connecting with another water sign for some of you, or you have no choice but to give something to a Taurus to keep her quiet. Put your bubble in your mouth. Thank you. For some of you, you smoke a lot somehow. That's your addiction, but right. You lie about where you take care of your business, you handle your business so this doesn't get in the way. It absolutely does. You don't care nothing about about anything else other than your addiction somehow. Some of you need to work with candles. You need to light your candles for certain purposes, you know. Heavy on the doing candle magic. We're going to get into that in part 2. But doing candle magic to help you work on the things that you need to work on to strengthen yourself spiritually, to rid yourself of certain self-limiting beliefs. Or sit down, mommy. Sit down before you fall. Stop. Sit down. Sit down. You could be really aggravated and just need to check in with yourself as best as you can. Heavy on this energy. Mad at yourself. Believe in the impossible too. Some of you really don't believe about where someone is helping you. I'm not playing with you. I want you to sit, because if you fall, mommy's going to be really upset when you get hurt. You understand? Thank you. Some of you need to believe in the impossible about where you can do better, where you can stand up for yourself, where you can show up better, or about where someone's going to help you. That shit popped out again. Even when I shuffle, because Spirit said I said what I said. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. For some of you, a personal issue is going to reach resolution in regards to a family member, or in regards to your mom, or in regards to you with a Cancer somehow. You know? Or you are a mom. Somebody's going to be helping you. Show the world the real you. You need to look at yourself. Don't let your past hold you back. Self, no conclusions are within reach. A lot of you are blocking your own blessings. You're getting your own fucking way. It has to stop, yo. An end of a tough cycle approaches. Once you surrender to the divine about where you really got to do some work. Nothing is yet set in stone, and a new start is coming. You have to do the work. You have to work on you, because every time you get a blessing hand to you, you don't show up. For your own life, for your own soul, for, you know, you don't love on yourself the way that you're supposed to. And this month is going to be one to show you that. Or this year, I'm hearing this year is going to, is the year of opposition, is the year of change, you know. Where it's not going to get any easier for you. It will get harder for you. You want to make it harder, it will get harder for you. Also, I'm not even joking. I'm staring on this Indira Nui, right? I don't know who this is. She looks like she works for Pepsi or something, or it looks like a Pepsi can. Some of you drink too much fucking Pepsi. You're drinking too much soda. You're eating unhealthy food. You're drinking unhealthy foods. Like, put down the fucking soda. You're drinking unhealthy drinks. Put down the fucking soda and pick up some water. You know, put down the damn chips. Have you want to put down the chips and pick up some fruit? I'm not even joking. The customer is always right. Now we're talking about your career. What's going on in your career? Shh, stop. Stop, mommy. Indra Nui. I don't know who that is. The customer is always right, especially when hungry. Big chips feed blue chips. Never sugarcoat a need for change. Heavy on this energy of, first and foremost, something about you in the health. You're in the business of healing people, or somebody's health is at stake. You know, you're feeding somebody shit. Heavy on this energy of you feeding somebody shit, or you need to take your own advice. You need to focus on healing yourself the way that you tell other people to heal themselves. I don't know what the hell this is, but a lot of this too, something about you not feeling motivated to get up and take a hold of your life, shake, rattle, and roll. And a lot of it is what you're consuming somehow. I don't know how this is connected to your business or to your work or to your career somehow, but it is. You eating shit is somehow connected to your career suffering. Warren Buffett is out here. Stability is worth holding on to. Watch the paint dry so long as you've invested in it. Be flashy only in philanthropy. I don't know what philanthropy is, and I don't really use these cards at all, so I don't really know them for real, but these success oracle cards, you like what cards? Success oracle cards. But I was called to use them for this reading, for this portion of the reading. And you know, stability is worth holding on to for some of you. As soon as you get your fucking hands on some money, it slips right through your fingers. Heavy on having a broke ass mentality, a lack ass mentality. You can't hold on to anything. You're not investing in anything that you have. You know, you don't watch your money grow. You touch it so fucking quick, it'll never grow. You know, you don't see your money for real because you spend it on bullshit so quick. For a lot of you, this isn't even to look fancy, to look fly. For some of you, it absolutely is. For some of you, it really is. It's for the front somehow. It's, you know, you invest too much in in material things, but for a lot of you, this is your, your addictions. Heavy on this energy. Some of your addictions being, clothes or whatever the fuck it is. But, some of you, this is actual drugs or alcohol, and it's out of control. It's out of control. And heavy on to somebody always being patient with you somehow, or trying to give their best advice to you somehow, even though you never fucking take it. And you need to honor this, yo. Or someone is exhausting themselves. They're going out of their way. They're giving you so much energy, more energy than you even realize, and trying to convey this to you, about how you're blocking your blessings, how you're getting in your own way, how you need to stop, the potential that you have to go so much further, or the potential, that the way you could grow your money, have you on the young money, growing your young money into old money, if you fix your fucking addictive ass behavior, if you see something and you have to have it, you're really, have you on the addictions. You also being really delusional about where you're not making poor decisions, or where about if you do something, if you invest in someone, they'll show up, they'll be there for you the way that you want somehow. And I don't know why the fuck this is coming out in your career, but this is affecting your career. So this could be somebody that you work with, or you're spending your money so fucked up that you're not investing in your business the way that you're supposed to. A lot of you, it's heavy on this energy of a lot of you supposed to, it's your justice to work for yourself, or work with 2 other people who believe in the things that you believe in, or there's 3 people that you are now responsible for. You have to be smart about your money, or work with these people. There's a Queen of Wands out here and the Sun card, heavy on there being a Leo out here that you're dealing with, that shows up for you time and time again, or is truly exhausting themselves to drop gems on you about how you could take your shit to the next level, take your business to the next level. You need to heed what they're telling you, or you have no idea the way that you are, the way that you stress someone out, the way that you exhaust them because you're not listening and they know it. You're not taking their advice, or they keep showing up for you. Someone could get really angry about this. So someone also is so much more focused on their addictions than they need to be than work. Then they, what it is that they can't get over. They're so focused on the addiction that it's blocking work. It's blocking them from getting money. It's blocking them from paying their bills. It's the Empress, and yet somebody needs to show up as divine feminine. You are divine feminine. You have the potential to be, or you have divine feminine in your life, and she's not feeling you. She's really guarded towards you. For some of you, there's a Sagittarius out here really protecting you, really guiding you. Or you have a couple of fire signs in your corner. You may have a Leo. You may also have a Sagittarius somehow in your corner, and you don't even know it. Anyway, that's it for part 1. We're going to go over to Patreon for part 2. Like this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when I post a video for you, Scorpio. If you're interested in booking a personal reading with me, you can find all that information in the description box below in my link tree. Go to thebigbodyhighpriestess.com to book a personal reading with me. Also, you'll find a link to my Patreon in my link tree, where you'll find part 2 to this reading. Both of my IG pages are there at the Big Body High Priestess, where I do daily check-in videos over there, and at priestess.mage.wayfinder, which is our spiritual family business page. We got all types of really dope products, healing crystal collars for your familiars, honey manifestation, pens for my blunt smokers, different type of smoke blends, spiritual bath sachets, scrubs, body scrubs, spiritual body scrubs, all types of amazing things. Go check us out. And if you're interested in hip-hop, you can find the link to my latest album, The Many-Faced Goddess, streaming everywhere. I love you so much. It's your girl Merce, the Big Body Bench. Run, tell them, the Big Body High Priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.